Alright, I got a brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle review for you guys, and I am very excited for this one. I've got the new Mystic Turtles to look at for you guys. We got all four of them here. We got Leo, Donatello, Mikey, and Raph. We're going to start real quick with the packaging, as they have changed the look of the packaging this year. So I thought I'd show that off real quick, and so we'll start with Leo. So here is Mystic Leo. Now the packaging's cool. It's got a nice shot of Leo up here, not in his Mystic outfit, just Leo himself. It's nice and bright as opposed to the sort of all purplish packaging we had before. It says Mystic Leonardo down here, quick and light like wind. Very cool. There's blue on the background. There you have Leo in here. You see all of his accessories. Now, if you take a look real quick of how Leo looks here, and then you look at Leo by camera a little bit, the shot of that Leo, you can notice that the paint on this Leo is not the same as what we actually got. There is definitely paint not on this that they put here for this product shot. That's a little frustrating, honestly, but not something unexpected with the Turtles line, unfortunately. Very cool. Bio right here. If you want to read that, pause that real quick and take a look at it. And you also see some of the new stuff we've got coming. Stuff that's not quite out yet. You got Mikey Turtlefly, Monkey Brains, Napoleon, Bonafrog. And over here we've got Dark Beaver. That's it for this side. Rocksteady and Bebop are out as we speak. Very cool. I look forward to getting Napoleon and Monkey Brain. I'm even looking forward to Mikey Turtlefly, honestly. Dark Beaver I'll get, but it's not like, It's kind of okay. So, there's Leo. Put him off to the side. Let's check out Donnie. Mystic Donatello. As you can see, we've got a picture of Donatello up here on his packaging. Very cool. Purple back here. And once again, there he is. You can get a quick look at how the figure actually looks. And then come around to the back, and you notice a whole bunch of paint differences between that figure and the product shot and what we actually get. So, but cool nonetheless. Michelangelo. Oh, Mystic Mikey. There's Mikey up here on the top. Orange back here behind Mystic Michelangelo. And then, as I'm sure you can guess, here he is in the packaging. And then there he is there. It doesn't appear to be quite as much difference paint-wise on him as there was on Leo and Donatello. There is still some. You can see it here. But just on a quick glance, there doesn't appear to be quite as much of a difference. Very cool. And last but not least, we've got Mystic Raphael. And he's got Raphael up here on his packaging, red back here, looking cool. And then we'll take a look over here, and there he is in the product shot. And you see all that nice paint there, and then you look here, and a lot of it's missing. But that's okay. Again, what we've come to expect from the Turtles line, especially given these are $9 a piece. But super excited to get these guys open and take a closer look at them. So when we come back, we'll have them out of their packaging, and we'll see just how cool this new set of Turtles actually is. Alrighty, so here we have the Mystic Turtles opened up and out of their packaging. And honestly, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I have very mixed feelings about this set of Turtles. I was very excited about them before I opened them up. And after opening them and messing with them real quickly, and looking at their accessories, my feelings are mixed. There's some good things, mainly in how they look, and there's some odd things and stuff that really bugs me in some other areas. So let's just get down to it and look at each turtle. We'll start with Leo. Now, here he is in his Mystic outfit. He looks pretty cool. Now, we know there's going to be missing paint apps. We already talked about that with the package shot, so I'm not going to really dwell on that so much. He looks cool though. The head sculpt looks nice. The eyes look like they might be a little far apart, honestly, but I like the cloak and the hood. He's even got his bandana hanging out of the back of his hood, which is funny. But all in all, he looks good. Now, articulation-wise, is not bad on Leo. The head rotates, and the shoulders will go in and out. They'll go rotate forwards. He's got elbow, no rotate. He does rotate at the elbow, excuse me, and he has wrist rotation. Cool. Legs will go forward about that much. They'll go back some. If you pull the cloak out of the way, they'll go back a little bit more. And they don't swing in and out. You got rotation at the knee. You got a knee bend. And that's it. There's no ankle articulation. So, that's Leo's articulation. Not bad. Not the best. But not bad. Accessories. He comes with his bow and arrow and his swords, as you would expect. He comes with the swords. Now, the swords have a little peg. However, there is no peg hole on Leo. On the cape, or even under the cape. There is no way to store Leo's swords on Leo, which I find incredibly frustrating. I mean, there's just there's no way to do it. So either you take the swords out, and they both come out, and they look like Leo's swords should look, and of course they're just unpainted brown plastic. And he holds them, which he can do like any other Leo does, and then this gets set off to the side somewhere, or you put the swords in it, and just set the swords to themselves off to the side. So, that, I think, honestly, that bugs me, that they would have this but no way to plug it into Leo. That's annoying. His bow's cool. I mean, for what it is, it's not bad. And he can hold it. Wedge it into his hand right there, and he holds his bow. It doesn't look great when he holds it just because of how big it is, but he can hold his bow. So, honestly, I'll probably display him with his swords in his hands. Maybe the bow, I don't know. Probably the swords. And the bow and the scabbards for the swords will go in a baggie, in a drawer, or a storage container somewhere. So, there's Leo. Set him off to the side. And then let's come to Donatello. Now, Donatello, as some of you may or may not know if you watched my previous turtle videos, he is my favorite of the turtles. Now, looks-wise is not bad. He has a lot of detail not painted on him. You can see it sculpted into his legs. Just a lot of unpainted detail on him, which is frustrating, but not unexpected again. His little outfit looks cool. His mask looks okay. Articulation. The head will rotate. Shoulders will go out. They rotate. He rotates at the elbow. Bends at the elbow. There is no wrist swivel on Donatello. Now remember, Leo has a wrist swivel. Donatello does not. Legs will go forward that much, backwards that much. They don't go in and out. They'll rotate. I'll tell you that. If you rotate him at the thigh, they'll go out. Otherwise, they won't. Bend at the knee that much. And that's it. That's it for his articulation. He is the big thing he is missing. His wrist swivel. He has no wrist articulation. And with this being down here below the elbow, means that his elbow pad never rotates either, which also makes it look funky depending on how you have things angled. Honestly, you should look like that so things line up with the elbow pads, really. So, that's the articulation for Donatello. He comes with 3 accessories. He comes with this axe, this hammer-like thing, and rope. Now again, there is nowhere to store any weapons on Donatello. He has no weapon storage. So he can hold, he can hold this with no problem. If you slide that in there, get on in there. He can hold that. Same with this, that'll slide right in. I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with the rope. I mean, maybe you can wedge it into his hand if you try really, really hard, but it's going to look silly, and there's nowhere to store it on him. I guess it's cool they included it, but there's nothing to do with it. So, that goes in a box somewhere as well. So, there's Donatello. Now, come over to Raph. Oh, Raph. Again, missing paint app's a given. But he looks pretty cool. The red's a nice shade, and he does have the, I assume, the gas packs for his flamethrower on his back. He does have his size storage on his belt, but he doesn't come with size or any weapon that's going to fit in those. So he has it, but he can't use it. The head rotates. Shoulders will go out. They'll go forwards and backwards. Rotate. Now he rotates here, below the elbow joint. So, and has no wrist swivel. So when you rotate him, the elbow doesn't rotate. So now it's bending at this weird angle. I don't get it. There's no swivel at the bicep either. So I mean, he really has to stay like that. I mean, that's just, it's very strange. Hips, they'll go forward, they'll go back. You can rotate at the hip, then he looks like that. You can rotate below the knee, bend at the knee that far, and that's it for Raph's articulation. Again, very lacking and limited and strange in places. Accessories. Raph has 3. He's got this, which is made of this very rubbery, soft plastic. So it's very difficult to get him to hold any of this stuff because it's so soft. He's got this, which would be cool, as he's supposed to hold it right over his hand, but it's just so hard to get into his hand because it's so soft. I mean, honestly, I only tried briefly before getting the video going, but it's not going. It's so soft and rubbery. And Leo's was not like that. I mean, it wasn't super hard, but it was not like this. His flamethrower, he can hold that because you just take the little peg and slide it into his hand. So he can hold that, but I mean, that's the best it's going to look right there because of the strange articulation. So, there's Raph. Now, Michelangelo. Again, looks cool. I like the way he looks. Now he can, I'll show this off in a second, but he does have storage back here for weapons, and he can actually get use out of his. The colors are nice. Again, lots of missing paint detail on him. Articulation, head rotates, arms go up that much, down, rotate, swivel at the elbow, but that includes the joint, which Raph did not. Bend at the elbow. No wrist swivel. So of the 4 turtles, only Leonardo has wrist swivels. Legs are the same, forward, back, rotate up the hip and get that weird looking thing going on. Rotate at the knee, bend at the knee. And that's it for Mikey's articulation. Weapons. He's got these, which he can hold or will slide right in back here. If you want to, you can store these on Mikey, which is nice. The only turtle to have useful weapon storage. And he's got this club looking thing, which I won't use. He'll hold these. I have no use for this, honestly. It's cool that it was included, but I won't ever use that. So, there's a look at the 4 Mystic Turtles. Are they worth picking up? It really depends on what you want out of your turtles. If you're going to just set them on your shelf and have them be a part of your turtle collection, and a different look for your turtles, and they were in one of the episodes, and it was a good episode if you ask me, getting them back to New York this season, finally, pick them up. If you want some good poses and good weapons and accessories and stuff like that, these are not the turtles that you want to pick up. The best turtles so far released in the Nick cartoon series have been the Battle Shell turtles. Those are the ones you want to get. They are by far, in my opinion, the best, the most cartoon accurate, and just articulation is good. Everything's good about the Battle Shell turtles. These guys remind me a lot of the LARP turtles that have issues, and it's issues that I don't understand, that are hard to explain. Why Leo has swivels at the wrist and nobody else does, or why Raph's arms turn at the elbow below the joint so the joint doesn't rotate. It is very strange, some of the decisions that were made on these guys, and I don't really get it. But there you have it. If you do want to pick them up, they are hitting shelves now. I got these at my local Target. I've seen them at Walmart as well. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that thumbs up button, leave me a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. See you guys soon. Bye.